So there's this patient of mine that came to me and was complaining of stomach ache, dizziness, fatigue, irregular bleeding. And I was like, "Oh, are you on any contraception?" She said yes. Okay, I asked her which one. She said Postinor 2. When she told me, I was like, Postinor 2? How do you use it? And she made me understand that she takes it every day, every day, every day. And I was like, wow, that shouldn't be so. Postinor 2 should not be used every day. And so the reason why I'm making this video to help us as women understand the things we need to know about Postinor 2. And I know that there are some women too out there that are using Postinor 2 in the abnormal way. And so hence the reason for me to make this video, to let you know what you should, the necessary things, the key things you need to know about Postinor 2. So stay tuned to find out those things that you need to know about Postinor 2. So welcome to my channel. This is Health Arena with Fambolaji. And on this channel, I discuss healthy living tips that would help you achieve optimal healthy living. So if you are just seeing this channel for the first time, please do well to click on that subscription button. Subscribe to my channel so that you can get more and know more and learn more about healthy tips that would help you to prevent diseases. And also to my returning subscribers, thank you always for always engaging on my videos. You are so appreciated. Also, do not forget to like, to comment, and also share this video so that more people can see, more people can get to learn. The more you like, the more you share, the more people tend to see this video and help them to know what they should know about this. So today, like I previously said, that I'll be looking at what you should know about Postinor 2. Now, Postinor 2 is a common, let me say, it's like pure water among we ladies. It is something it is a drug we often use day in, day out. But there are so many things that people are not aware about these drugs, and so they are using it inappropriately, and this inappropriate use can actually cause harm to their health. So I'll be letting you know some things that you need to know about it in this video. Now, the first thing you need to know about Postinor 2 is that Postinor 2 is for contraception. And when I mean contraception, I mean that it is used for the prevention of pregnancy. And so there is no other use of Postinor 2 aside from this use. If you are using it for any other thing, then I'm sorry, you are using it wrongly. So that's the first thing you need to know about Postinor 2. Then the other thing you need to know is that it should not be used as an abortion pill. Yes, Postinor 2 should never be used as an abortion pill. I was on Facebook one day and I was going through an health page, and so someone was asking in particular about this Postinor 2, that can they use it for abortion. And I was like, I just smiled. I was like, oh, so many people things people don't know. Now, Postinor 2 should never be used as an abortion pill. Like I said previously, it is strictly for contraception. Now, Postinor 2 should never be used as a regular means of contraception. That means like the other contraceptions that we know, the oral contraceptive that you use for 30 days in, 30 days out. Postinor 2 shouldn't be used as that. It shouldn't be used as that way. You shouldn't take it. You shouldn't keep taking it every day, because when you do this every day, it can actually cause great harm to you. Now, Postinor 2 must be used within 72 hours of having unprotected sexual intercourse. Like Postinor 2 is generally and popularly being referred to. It is often referred to as emergency pill. It is often referred to as emergency pill. Now, if you want to take it, you shouldn't take it anytime beyond 72 hours. And when I mean 72 hours, that's 3 days. So if you are now using it maybe like the 4th day or 5th day after you having sexual intercourse, then I'm sorry, it wouldn't work properly. And also research has shown that when you take Postinor 2 within the first 24 hours of having sexual intercourse, you have the 95% chances of reducing unwanted pregnancy. That means if you take it earlier, within 12 hours, the chances of you not getting pregnant is reduced by 95%, and it is reduced by 58% when you use it between 48 and 72 hours. So you should try and ensure that if you want to take it at all, you should take it as early as 24 hours, within 24 hours. And if you cannot take it within that 24 hours, ensure that the use does not exceed 72 hours. After 72 hours, then it can never be effective. Now, another thing I want you to know is that the first tablet should be taken within 72 hours of sexual intercourse. Yes, like I said earlier, within 72 hours of sexual intercourse. That means if you can't take it within 12 or 48 hours, you should make sure that it doesn't exceed 72 hours. Now, it's the pack. It depends on depending on the type you actually bought. We have some that comes as one in a pack, and some that comes as two in a pack. Now, so if you are getting the one that comes as one in a pack, then definitely you should use it within 72 hours of that sexual intercourse. And perhaps if you have the one that comes as two in a pack, when you take the first tablet within 72 hours of having sexual intercourse, the second dose must be taken 12 hours after taking the first tablet. So you calculate the time frame. So if after the first 3 days within the sexual intercourse, you took the first dose, then the second one should be taking 12 hours. Though this second dose is not compulsory, and like I said, if it is one in a pack, then once you take it within 72 hours, you are good to go. Now, Postinor 2 is not only used when you have unprotected sexual intercourse. There are also some cases, there are also some situations that might arise that would require you to take Postinor 2. So it can also be taken when applied contraceptive measure cannot be considered reliable. And for example is in the case of condom. When you feel that, okay, maybe during sexual intercourse, there's a tear or there's a shift in the condom, then you feel, then we are not protected, then there's need for you to take Postinor 2. Then also, for premature removal of diaphragm or pastry, for married women that are on any other contraceptive, aside from oral contraceptive, maybe during sexual intercourse, there could be a shift in the diaphragm that is being inserted in the uterus, in the vagina. So when there is a shift in the diaphragm, then definitely you will be scared of, then I'm not safe, I'm not this, then you can actually use Postinor 2. So, and that's to tell us that Postinor 2 is not only for married ladies, because you actually see it's common use amongst single ladies. So it is not only for single ladies, but also for married ladies that feel that they might be failure in their contraceptive method that they use. Also, when you have miscalculation of ovulation or fertile period, maybe at times there could be some miscalculation during the ovulation period, and you feel that maybe you think you are safe, and later on you're going to discover that no, this is not my safe period, this is my fertile period, then you are free to use Postinor 2. Also, if you forgot to take your oral contraceptive, if you forgot to take your oral contraceptive, then you can also use Postinor 2. Also, in case of rape, to prevent the person from getting pregnant, Postinor 2 can also be used. Also, Postinor 2 can be used during any time of the menstrual cycle. And when I mean any time of the menstrual cycle, that means it can be used during your ovulation period. It can be used during your non-ovulation period, during your fertile window when you are not infertile. It doesn't depend. Its use does not depend on any period, any time of the menstrual cycle. You can take it anytime, any way, any day. Now, how often should you take Postinor 2? Now, I've seen some ladies whereby anytime they have sex like this, all they do is they get Postinor 2. So some end up using it like 6 times in a month. For unmarried people, single ladies, once they have sex, Postinor 2. Once they have it, Postinor 2, Postinor 2. Now, I want you to know that you shouldn't use it more than once in your menstrual cycle. And what do I mean that it should not be used more than once in your menstrual cycle? Like, we do know the menstrual cycle starts from the day one of your bleeding. If you are not sure about that, there's a video, I'll put the link somewhere in this video where I explained this better, how you get your menstrual cycle length and all. So menstrual cycle period starts from day one of the first day you saw your bleeding till the next day of your bleeding. So if I'm not saying that you can't use it more than once in your menstrual cycle, that means in a month you can't use it more than once. Yes, you can't use it more than once. And so when you use it repeatedly, it can cause disruption of normal menstrual cycle and irregular bleeding. That's one of the side effects of its excessive use. When you begin to use it inappropriately, when you use it excessively, just know that it will definitely cause changes in your menstrual cycle, and so can result in irregular bleeding, where maybe when you're not meant to have your period begins to flow. Or if your period should flow normally for 3 days, you can see it for 1 day, or you can even see it for more than the day that is required. That's when you use it more than once in your menstrual cycle, which is more in a month. Now, I want you to know that Postinor 2 is safe and effective and doesn't cause infertility like many people assume. So many people feel that, oh, if I take Postinor 2, I won't be able to give birth, it will cause barrenness. That is not true. That is a myth. That it is not true. Postinor 2 is safe and is very effective when used appropriately. Now, the common side effect that comes with it include nausea, which is seen in 25% of patients. You have vomiting, which is seen in 5% of patients. You have withdrawal bleeding. You have early or late period, like I previously said. You have headache, dizziness, fatigue, breast tenderness. Then Postinor 2 isn't safe for use in pregnancy. It is not safe for use in pregnancy. So if you are pregnant already, you cannot use Postinor 2. You cannot use Postinor 2, so don't even go near it. Then if you have any other serious health condition, then you need to consult your doctor before taking the drug. Also, it is safe in breastfeeding. Yes, research has shown that Postinor 2 is safe in breastfeeding like every other oral contraceptive. But if you are still not sure, or you are considering the safety of your baby, then you need to consult your doctor to be sure, or you consult your pharmacist to be sure of that. Also, Postinor 2 can't protect you against sexually transmitted diseases such as HIV, gonorrhea, syphilis, and others. So if you think, oh, if I take Postinor 2, then I'm protected from sexually transmitted disease, that is a no. It cannot protect you from sexually transmitted disease. And lastly for today, when should you be worried when you take Postinor 2? Maybe you are seeing some things that is unusual in your health. When should you be worried? So you should be worried after taking up Postinor 2 if your period is more than 5 days late or unusually heavy or light. Then if you are still worried that you are pregnant, maybe you feel, oh, I used Postinor 2, you are still doubtful of the time you took it, then you need to see your doctor. If you have sudden or unusual pain in the lower abdomen and your period is late, if you have any concerns about your health or about the methods of contraception that is most suitable for you, so you should consult your health care provider. So I hope you've gained value today from this video. If you have gained value today, so please do well to comment in the do well to put your comments in the comment section. Also, any question you might have, please drop it. I would always attend to them whenever I see them. And also subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Till I see you in my next video. Live healthy, stay healthy, and be healthy. Bye.